feels, and acts with more brand names, new store designs, and improved service.
What about cosmetics?
We understand you want to feel good about where you shop.
Good. I think that's great.
So we're doing everything it takes to make you love your new Kmart.
No relief for Washington flood victims on Action News at 11.
Tonight, an ABC premiere presentation. Linda Evans returns to television in a celebration of romance.
I don't believe in romance.
She was the last woman you'd expect to be looking for a date with the sexiest man in town.
I am a serious, practical person, and no silly little contest is going to change me.
Until she finds the one man who can really sweep her off her feet. Linda Evans, Tom Skerritt.
What'd I get?
I'll Take Romance next.
KQMO TV4 News, covering Seattle and the Puget Sound area 24 hours a day. And at 6:30 p.m. weekdays, it's Northwest Best Magazine with your two favorite roving reporters, Jane McMillan, bringing you the weather live from every beautiful corner of the Bayside area.
Well, another classic Seattle sunset.
And for the lighter, lovelier side of the news, it's April-August, Woman About Town. April's latest idea is a contest, and you'll never guess the subject.
What are your feelings about romance?
I like it. Keeps you young.
Certainly not my husband.
Romance? Well,
April is convinced that somewhere out there in the Emerald City is the romantic man of every woman's dreams. Romeo, Romeo, where art thou, Romeo? KQMO wants to find you, and our very own April-August is the judge. 4 lucky finalists get a chance to date April, and the most intriguing date wins 2 weeks in romantic Paris. Come on now, enter today. April, August, and KQMO are waiting to hear from all you gentlemen who haven't lost the art of wooing a fair lady.
Okay, this one's fine. April, you intro the contest tomorrow night. We run these promos starting tomorrow.
The supermarket shot's wrong.
Why, April?
Because me squeezing cantaloupes isn't romantic.
April, darling, what exactly would you like to squeeze? Okay, April, whatever you want, April. We'll cut the supermarket shot, all right?
Wait just a minute, Whit. Look, I know you think this is just a bunch of trivial fluff.
Trivial fluff? Miss Cantaloupes is about to invite the entire male population of Seattle to ask you out for a date. That's not trivial, is it?
No, that's not trivial. That's chaos.
It's pandemonium.
It's panic in the streets.
Yeah, sure, make jokes. Go ahead. I happen to believe romance is important. And I intend to prove that this crazy thing called love still makes the world go round.
Don't you just love a good cliche?
See this wavy line? That's a low pressure area. And when it hits the warm air over the coast, it's look out for the thunderstorms.
Jane, do you want to be struck by lightning?
I don't think there's much chance of that.
Now, well, I do. Oh, I want to be swept off my feet, dazzled, knocked for a loop.
I don't think she's talking about the weather.
My report on romance, Jane, don't you agree that women are desperate for it?
Sure. Maybe. I don't know.
Well, think about it. Some enchanted evening, There he is, across a crowded room, and suddenly, zing, go the strings of your heart.
April, we're on in 10 minutes, and if I don't finish this, it's zing go the strings of my neck.
What is the matter with everybody? First Marvin and Whit, and now you. Forget about the weather, Jane. I'm talking about the moon and the stars and a million guitars.
For me, the moon is a giant rock, and the stars are big balls of exploding gas.
Boy, Jane, you and Warren are gonna have some marriage.
I'm sure we haven't heard the last of the spotted owl issue. Some real conflict there, huh? Why don't you write in and tell us what you think? It's a democracy, after all. Still to come, Wayne Parslow with sports and Jane McMillan with weather. But first of all, April August of Northwest Best to tell you about her most romantic man contest. Be right back.
90 seconds to countdown.
Warren and I are going to be just fine. You can keep your romance, April.
Right. Fletch, could I get this a little lower? Nobody's gonna be able to see me.
Oh, God. Yeah, sure, April. You want to just take it up a little bit, guys? Thank you.
We'll take it up.
Okay.
Fellas,
One's ready.
I just feel sorry for you, Jane. You're never gonna know how it feels when the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie. That's
April!
Hey.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my word. Hey, we got an emergency here, everybody. Hold that up, Wayne. She's unconscious, Fletcher.
So what else is new?
Get some water, Wayne. Someone call a doctor.
Okay. What do we do?
Someone calling a doctor.
I don't know. Enjoy it while it lasts.
Whit!
You okay?
What, is she all right? I don't know. She's not dead.
Oh, my Lord.
Oh, okay.
All right, Jane, you're going to have to do April's spot.
Me? The contest?
10 seconds out of break, Jane.
Oh, my God, 10 seconds. All right, we got to get her out of here now. Come on, move her out. Let's go. Come on. Hurry up, guys. Let's go. Come on, move her out. Come on, Jane. Let's go. Watch out for the moon, Jane. Here you go. Get her in a chair. Sit down. All right. Here, read this. Pretend that's something. All right, give me camera 2. Here we go. Here we go. We're going to make everything all right.
Stand by. Stand by. 3, 2, 1.
Good evening. April August was just... She was called away on emergency assignment. You know, I've always been a sucker. I mean, April's always been a sucker for flowers, candy, and extravagant compliments. But these days, romance has a bum rap. People say women don't want it anymore. And if they do, men aren't prepared to give it. Well, I don't believe it. I think there are plenty of Romeos out there just waiting to show themselves. So we at KQMO are running a contest to see if there are any romantic men left. How does it work? Simple. All you Romeos out there, just ask me for a date.
No!
I mean, ask April for a date. Write in, tell us about yourself, and describe your idea of the perfect romantic evening. April will select 4 of you as finalists, and the KQMO minicam crew will film our dates. Your dates. Her dates.
You better believe it!
Wine her. Dine her on us. Capture her heart for yourself. And to the winner goes the title of Most Romantic Man in Seattle. And a prize of, what else? A 2 weeks, all expenses paid vacation for 2 in... Where else? The most romantic city in the world, Paris. Well, this is Jane McMillan sitting in for April August. Back to you, Doug.
Right, Jane. Well, now that the Goodwill Games have come and gone, many of you may feel that the sporting scene has gone a little flat. But no. Wayne, what's on tonight?
It is obvious to the court that you have methodically harassed Mrs. Kowalski by turning off the utilities to her apartment to force her out of that apartment for your own financial gain, Mr. Hubertson. Court hereby dismisses the action against Mrs. Kowalski and orders Mr. Hubertson to absorb all costs endured by Mrs. Kowalski in this action. Mr. Serbic, sit down. May I suggest next time you come into this court that you represent the facts in a more professional manner. Is that clear? Case dismissed.
Thank you.
Next.
Docket number B134971 before Judge Warren Danvers, City against Matthew W. Prendergast. 8MC 12A02070, unlawful consuming of liquor in a public place and possessing an open container of liquor in a public place. How do you plead?
Guilty, Your Honor, and we ask for immediate sentencing.
Very well. Please rise, Mr. Prendergast.
He's already standing, Your Honor.
Oh, right. Well, Mr. Prendergast, I see from your record that you've appeared before this court 17 times.
Give or take.
But this is the first time you've appeared before me. Mr. Prendergast, isn't it time you faced reality? Now, I don't want this just to be number 18. I want this to be a new beginning. Therefore, I'm going to sentence you to 3 days in county jail. Suspended. You're free to go. And I hope I never see you in this court again.
Huh? Your Honor, Judge Warren, may I approach the bench?
Please.
We've got a little problem here.
Don't call me Judge Warren.
What?
You didn't call Levinson Judge Freddie, did you?
I didn't go to high school with Levinson. I'm sorry, Warren. I'm just not used to your judicial eminence yet.
Well, neither am I. All right, what's the problem?
Matthew W. Prendergast. I mean, I know you're trying to temper justice with mercy and all, but he was sort of hoping that he'd get a clean place to sleep, a couple of square meals at county expense.
Oh, I see. Mr. Prendergast, after serious consideration, this court has decided to suspend your suspension. 3 days in county jail.
Next.
I really don't know how April can say that stuff with a straight face.
She's gonna be all right, isn't she?
Oh, yeah. But they're doing x-rays.
Way out's yours that you want to be knocked out by love?
Warren, that's terrible.
I know. I'll send her flowers.
Yeah, we'll sign the card from an anonymous lover.
Hey, I got the tickets today.
What tickets?
For the honeymoon.
Already?
Yeah, works out perfectly. Courthouse at 9 for the wedding. Flight 326 for Honolulu, leaves at 11:45. Arrives 2:37 in time for my ties. Transfer by cab to the Kapalua Kealani traditional lake greeting. Rooms 218 and 219, Ocean View.
Separate bedrooms on our honeymoon?
Carolyn, your daughter. We're gonna take her with us, aren't we? Of course, I know not everyone would want to. It's a little unconventional, but I said to myself, why leave her out?
You're right, Warren. I haven't thought of it, but it's the right thing to do.
If we're gonna be a family, you should start out like one.
I can see why they made you a judge. Summer fruit salad and iced tea.
Okay. I think I'm gonna be adventurous and try the chili omelet. What do you think?
Can't go wrong.
You sure about that? Now remember, you're under oath here.
I swear.
What about the cholesterol, fat content? Can you guarantee I won't get heartburn?
Chicken salad on wheat.
Ah, great night. Look at that sky. Huh?
Occluded front. 60% chance of rain by tomorrow.
It's still early. How about a little undercover work at my place?
Sure. Why not? You know, Warren, I wouldn't trade places with April for anything.
Well, of course you wouldn't. She's in the hospital.
Your Honor, would it offend your judicial dignity if I told you I love you?
As long as I don't have my robes on.
Aye. Devastating.
What is this?
You are in the tent of El Razuli, king of the Rifts.
No, Arthur. You are in the living room of El Jane, queen of the weather ladies, and I thought you weren't going to do this anymore.
But I saw you on TV. This is my chance. I love you, madly, passionately.
Has Carolyn seen any of this?
I see. You're tired. Let me rub your body with the oil of Nefertiti.
Will you stop?
Perhaps a ritual bath.
Arthur, how much do I owe you for babysitting?
It's 4 hours. It's $16 exactly. I'll put it on your tab. Until next time, my love.
Good night, Arthur.
Night, Mom.
So, we'd like you to come with us.
Me? With you guys? That's crazy.
You don't want to go to Hawaii?
Well, sure, but... Mom, a 14-year-old wahine in the next room is not my idea of a perfect honeymoon.
Well, tell me, what is your idea of a perfect honeymoon?
Well, the two of you on a windswept dune. Your lover, his shirt torn down to his waist, takes you roughly in his arms.
Warren.
Whoever. Your long auburn hair glistens in the moonlight. The pulse in your snow-white throat races. Your heart pounds. Your bodies tremble.
I get the picture.
Well, you asked me.
Maybe if I bought you a home computer.
I'd stop reading those books. Mom, the Afterglow romance series teaches me about life.
No. It teaches you about romance. Life is entirely different.
Well, if life is his honor, Warren Danvers, I'll take romance.
That's enough, Carolyn. Warren is a dear, sweet, sensitive man who loves me and you very much. Knock it off, Carolyn.
Mom, don't you understand? Somewhere on a lonely moor, his face shrouded in the morning mist, he could be waiting.
He? Who is he?
Him, Mr. Right!
Maybe that's him now.
It's my carpool.
Listen, if you happen to run into him, tell him he'd better get on his coal black stallion, because before you know it, Warren and I and you are going to Hawaii on a honeymoon.
They say 6 weeks if we're lucky. It's her backbone.
No, actually, it's the neck bone connected to the backbone. Now hear the word
All
of
right,
the Lord.
so Jane introed the contest last night. Now the promos, they're all cut, they're ready to go. We've scheduled the finals for sweeps week because we expected big numbers, and we've got no April, August. What are we gonna do?
Angel, sweetheart. Have you got them overnights yet, darling? Oh, good, good.
I just love it when he does that.
Angel.
Here you are, sugar.
Thank you, dear. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my gracious, rope me and brand me for a dogie. Partners, we back in the saddle again.
We're looking for the most romantic man in Seattle. Jane McMillan, our beautiful weather lady, is convinced that somewhere out there in the Emerald City is the romantic man of every woman's dreams. Romeo, Romeo, where art thou, Romeo? KQMO wants to find you, and Jane's the judge. 4 lucky finalists will have a chance to date Jane and compete for the grand prize, 2 weeks in romantic Paris. The 4 most intriguing dates will be filmed by our very own KQMO camera crew. And may the best date win. Come on now, enter today. Jane McMillan and KQMO are waiting to hear.
You think, you double agent. It is my contest, mine.
April, I swear to you, I don't know anything about this.
Oh, don't give me that. I've been watching these promos all day. Oh!
My God, are you in a lot of pain? Is there anything I can do?
Yes, but you have a daughter who needs a mother.
April, trust me, I'm on my way to the station now. I'll straighten everything out. Believe me, it's your contest.
Mom, you better come here quick.
I promise, April.
What?
You're not gonna believe this.
He only cared about winning.
Gambling? I try to keep the gambling to a minimum.
Until he lost his heart.
I met this woman.
Take the advice of an old man. You stick with her.
Then fate played its hand.
Someone has to be responsible for changing things.
You want to change the world, Bobby? Change mine. Perhaps you do believe in something.
From the director of Out of Africa, Robert Redford, Lena Olin, Havana, rated R. Starts December 12th in select areas.
Do you have the time?
Sorry, I took my watch apart.
I was hoping it was after 4.
Nap time? I'm bushed.
No, after 4, you get a BK broiler at Burger King for only 99 cents when you buy one at the regular price.
BK broiler?
Plain broiled chicken on an oat bran bun.
Sounds better than strained peas.
And right now, when you buy one, the second is only 99 cents after 4 p.m.
99 cents, pretty radical.
That's Burger King. Sometimes you gotta break the rules.
Okay, BK broiler, then a nap.
Now, for the price of an ordinary 4x4, you can own the American legend. The new Jeep Cherokee Sport with 4 doors, shift-on-the-fly 4-wheel drive, and a new high-output 4-liter engine. It's a whole different animal.
Save $2,500 on 1990 Cherokees, or get up to $700 on 91s.
Powerful, playful, perfect, Navy. Exquisite, extravagant, unexpected, Navy. You always feel perfect in Navy. Navy. Navy, the clean, classic fragrance, by CoverGirl.
Are you ready for some football? Jim Kelly and the Buffalo Bills head to Houston to tackle the Oilers on ABC's NFL Monday Night Football. Then, MacGyver's out to save a Vietnamese orphan from a sadistic crime boss.
Frank Skinner, where do I find him?
Come out! If you don't, I'll blow him away! MacGyver Monday. I'll Take Romance will continue in a moment. Tuesday.
You're gonna be a star.
Melissa's mother is lousing up her career.
I get this job at Vanity Fair and you go, that's great. How's Hope and the baby?
What is it? Just tell me. What is it? What do you want?
I'm dead. Really? So's my career.
30-something. Tuesday. Well, Taco Bell done it again, my friend. Taco Bell done it again. They got 3 new menus, 3 low prices. Goodness gracious, now everything I like is $59.79.99. Even Taco Supreme, Nacho Supreme. 3 new menus. Somebody tell Louise. Wow! 59 cents.
Run for the border, don't waste time. 3 new menus, Taco Bell, dine it again. Wow!
We want to buy a new car on the right terms.
Yeah, ours.
Well, how about up to $1,250 in values on the sporty new 91 Pontiac Grand Am?
A good car and a good deal. Is that too much to ask?
Not when you're qualified first-time new car buyers who get an additional $600 on a new Grand Am.
Pontiac's the answer.
Cash in on the values now at your local Pontiac dealer.
The end of 2 undefeated seasons tonight on Sports Extra.
We continue with I'll Take Romance.
Officer, I don't know what you think I did, but... What's going on?
Jumper says he's gonna take a dive unless that weather lady goes out with you.
Jane, I love you. I love you.
Oh my God!
Get out of here. You're messing it up for me.
You're her, aren't you? I'm telling you, you people don't think. What about the firemen? We're the ones that gotta risk our lives rescuing those poor slobs.
I'm sorry. If there's anything I can do.
Well, ever take a ride on a hook and ladder?
Mr. Purnell, it's April's idea, April's contest. She started the whole thing.
Except she's got her hind foot 6 inches off the hospital bed. She can't do the Texas two-step like that.
But I can't take over. I don't want to take over.
Why not, honey?
For any number of reasons. First of all, I'm engaged to be married, and it wouldn't be fair.
Yep.
And I have been trying to convince my 14-year-old daughter that life doesn't take place somewhere between ecstasy and rapture.
Yep.
Mr. Parnell, I don't believe in romance. Frankly, it leaves me cold.
Bourgeois.
What?
I said bourgeois. You can't fool the TV audience. Not for 1 little minute.
I don't understand.
Jane, when you went out there 2 nights ago and you filled in for April, you know what happened, darling? The switchboard lit up like the 4th of July. The overnight ratings went up 3 points. Then we ran them promos. And the men commenced into stampeding after you like they's half crazed. You may not think so, darling, but you are sending out romantic signals like an old muskrat sends out musk.
That's preposterous. I am a serious, practical person, and no silly little contest is going to change me.
Then what you worried about, darling?
Warren, do you think I give off signals?
Pull, Jane. Pull! What signals?
When I plugged April's contest, the ratings went up.
Heave!
I'm heaving, Warren. Smoky said I gave off signals like a muskrat gave off musk.
35 seconds. Maybe next time.
So what do you think?
I don't smell musk. Of course, I don't know what musk smells like. Does it smell like fabric softener? I can smell fabric softener.
serious.
Are you still worried about that silly contest? I'm surprised at you.
It doesn't bother you at all that your fiancé is going out with 4 of the most romantic men in Seattle?
With an entire camera crew filming every intimate moment. Now, why should I worry about that?
Hey, Your Honor. I think I got a buyer for your boat.
What makes you think I want to sell it?
Just figured you might, seeing as how you ain't had her outside of Lake Union in the 2 years you owned her.
Just trying to get her fitted out, that's all, Frank. Just trying to get her fitted out. She's a cruel mistress. She doesn't forgive mistakes.
Well, I'll tell you, Your Honor, if I sailed my mistress as much as you sail this here sloop, she'd have found a new skipper a long time ago.
Ready to go?
Surely. Ooh, easy, gently.
Oh, come on now, April. Have I ever hurt you before?
Just a little. The first time.
No, that wasn't me. That was you. All tense because you were scared.
You're right, Scotty. You have the hands of a Michelangelo.
Dr. Sherman, please report to the pharmacy. Dr. Sherman to the pharmacy, please.
April?
Pay no attention.
April, I was just on my way to your room.
It's physical therapy time.
Yeah, sorry about that, but thanks for the gesture.
Hey, you're Jane, aren't you? The one that's looking for the most romantic men? Why don't you come along? You two can talk. Oh, we stretch her out. Vicky, give me a hand, please.
April, I'm really sorry. I know exactly how you must feel.
No, you don't. You haven't got the foggiest idea how I feel.
You know I tried to get out of it. I told Smoky it was your idea.
You of all people. And I can't stand it.
I'm sorry. Too tight?
Oh, not you. Her.
Listen, just relax, April. This won't do you any good if you're all tense. I'll tell you what. I'm going to be back in 5 minutes to check up on you, okay? You'll still be here, won't you, Jane?
Sure.
Terrific.
Do you want me to go too?
Yes.
April, why are you so mad at me?
Because this contest was very important to me, and to you it's just another assignment.
For God's sake, April, it's not interviewing Mikhail Gorbachev. What is so important?
Romance.
What? The moon, the stars, 1,000 guitars, lines from ancient popular songs? I don't believe you.
Jane, you've never felt it, have you?
What?
That's what I thought. You've never felt unique and special, have you? Like you were the center of the universe? You've never had just an ordinary day suddenly become the most exceptional moment of your life, have you, Jane? You've never felt like you could fly.
Wait a minute. Yes, I have.
You have?
I was 8. I jumped off a rock and I sprained my ankle.
Oh, wow.
Okay, April. Those feelings, I felt them. And they were wonderful. In fact, they were so wonderful that me and the guy I felt them with got married and had Carolyn. But they last about as long as a dozen long stem roses. You can't build a life on them.
Jane, you can't build a life without them. Without romance, life is just, it's like one long weather report. There's no sun up in the sky, stormy weather, keeps raining all the time.
Tell you right there.
What do you think you're doing?
Oh, she's got a knot right about here, the 3rd vertebrae. We'll get it.
Wow, that feels good.
Scott, I think that my 5 minutes are up.
Just step over here just for a moment. Let's take a look at that.
Scotty, remember me, the patient?
Sweetheart, you go out with me, and I'll make you feel things you've never felt before.
I'll kill her. I swear to God, I'll kill her.
Struggle, you nut behind! Leader wishes to see you.
Arthur Prinzmetal, if this is you, you'll never babysit for me again.
Shut up.
Go. Let me go.
Keep quiet.
Your hands off me. This is stupid.
What the hell is going on here?
Stop it.
Stand aside.
Just let go of her.
Take care of him, Manny.
Maybe we should get you into the hospital.
I'm okay, really.
Who were they?
I don't know.
And in broad daylight, I don't believe that. Look, you can't be this cool. At least sit down.
Look, you don't understand. It wasn't what it looked like. Then you didn't know that.
What?
And yet you jumped right in.
Look, are you sure you're not delirious or something? Maybe I should drive you home, huh?
Honestly, I'm fine. Thank you. You're incredibly brave. Thank you very much.
Hallmark would like you to meet some special friends. The 1990 Little Frosty Friends miniature ornaments with dated collector's wreath. 4 delightfully detailed characters. Collect each one. A different ornament is available every week. Best of all, they're just $2.95 each with each $5 Hallmark purchase. Look in Sunday's newspaper for a participating store and collect all 4 Little Frosty Friends miniatures from Hallmark, where Christmas traditions begin.
With most rechargeable lights, you need an extra hand to shine them where you want. So First Alert created Ready Light, the rechargeable light with a swivel head. Ready Light from First Alert, always ready to lend a hand.
Violence, drugs, teaching stuff here. There's tension. So for stress, headache, pain, I take Anacin. It's strong.
Over 70% of all headaches are tension headaches. Anacin or aspirin-free Anacin 3. Pain relief for today's tension headache.
What do you give a man who has the spark, the style, the edge? What do you give a man who has the look, the touch, the smile? Preferred stock, the extra smooth cologne from the House of Stetson. The new, the now, the gift. Preferred stock, the extra smooth cologne for an extra special man.
It started with a need.
A severe weather watch is in effect.
What time did they leave?
I was on my way to Mom's, just me and the kids, when it happened.
A need to combine handling, power, and added peace of mind in a family car. Automobile Magazine called it a new standard by which all minivans will be judged.
It handled beautifully.
We call it Previa. It's a Toyota.
They just drove up.
And it's like nothing you've ever experienced.
Tony inherits the family vineyard.
Thinks you broke a rib.
Now who's the boss?
Ernest and Julio and Tony.
And Billy's the bloke of the ballroom.
You guys keep this up, and you're gonna be dancing at auto shows.
Head of the class. Then, is Dan having an affair?
Dan?
It's my wife.
Wake up!
Roseanne. And is Luther moving in?
What? I hope you two will be as happy as Ethel and I were here.
Coach Tuesday.
Saturday, U2, Sinead O'Connor, David Byrne, Nena Cherry, Iggy Pop, and Debbie Harry gather in tribute to Cole Porter. His past works by artists ahead of their time. So cool, it's hot. Red, hot and blue, late night Saturday.
Herbert Friedlander.
I don't remember his face. What did he do?
Friedlander, the Tushogram. Of course you don't remember his face.
Forget it. Well, Smoky, you'll like this one. Guy wants to take you out for a night of Western romance. Square dance, hayride, and 2 bedrolls under a blanket of stars while the coyotes howl at the moon.
That doesn't sound so bad. Who sent that?
Takashi Yakamoto.
Impossible. How many applications do we have so far?
672.
And I'm supposed to choose 4 by a week from Friday? I don't even know where to begin.
Okay, let's do it demographically. We'll break them down by age, median income, and geographical location.
Hey, how about blood type, Whit?
Yeah, that's romantic.
Look, Jane, you're the one with the problem. You're supposed to pick out the ones who turn you on.
None of them turned me on.
They all would have turned April on.
I know, that's the point. Guys, I feel an obligation to April. Now, this is meaningful to her. We've got to treat this seriously.
Hey, how did she get in here?
She?
Desdemona Twin Peaks. Wait a second, it's a stage name. Her real name is Lance Perillo.
This is not helping, Marvin.
Well, wait a minute, he's got a great date planned. Only you have to dress up as a man.
Mom, I just don't understand you. Here you've got this wonderful chance to meet someone really foxy. Why not think of it as a last breath of life? The final heart-pounding gallop with a handsome knight on a white charger for an eternity of Snoresville.
Hey! Remember me? From the parking lot at the hospital.
Oh, yeah, hi. How you doing?
Fine.
Oh, nobody's chasing you, are they?
No. You know, I never really thanked you.
It's okay. What was that all about, anyway?
You'd never believe it.
Wow, what a great-looking Appaloosa. Is she yours?
Mm-hmm. Do you ride?
Oh, I better. I've been taking lessons for 3 years.
Oh, well, you want to take Flaps here for a spin?
Wow, can I?
Carolyn, I hardly know the man.
Wait a minute. I'm the guy who rescued you from 3 terrorists in a parking lot.
I know, but...
What did he say?
I'm Mike Heller, and Flaps here is as gentle as a lamb.
Jane McMillan, my daughter Carolyn.
Hi.
Hi.
You don't have to ride, you know. I'm perfectly happy to walk.
No, I'm fine, you know.
We'll at least switch bikes.
Why? I look funny or something?
You look ridiculous.
Oh, no, I got it now. Oh, yeah.
So, what do you do for a living besides rescuing people?
Well, actually, that's what I do. Yeah, I hang around parking lots, garages, shopping malls. Usually I wear a cape.
Come on, really?
Well, you ever hear of Pinky McKechnie?
P.K. McKechnie, the globe-trotting, jet-setting playboy? Don't tell me.
No. I just work for him.
What do you do?
Fly his plane.
No kidding.
Well, you can't very well be a jet setter without a jet.
Where do you take him?
Nice, Cairo, Singapore, wherever he wants to go.
And after you take him, what do you do?
Enjoy myself, see the sights, get into trouble. Same things he does, only cheaper. What about you?
I'm in meteorology.
That's something we have in common. You forecast storms and I fly around them. What about Carolyn's dad?
I'm divorced.
Oh, well, that's 2 things we have in common.
Listen, Mike, there's something I should tell you. Hi.
Who's your friend?
You'll know in a minute.
What's that all about?
He wanted a date.
The monkey?
No, the owner. It's kind of hard to explain. See, I'm on the 6 o'clock news.
Jane McMillan. You're the one everyone in town's trying to get a date with.
Well, yeah, that's me. But actually, it's a fluke.
Excuse me. So how was it?
It's terrific.
Ride him again?
Sure, when?
Oh, well, how about Saturday at the stables about 10 o'clock?
Great, Mom.
Mike, that's really very nice, but it's your horse.
Well, I've got 2 of them. Flap stablemate. Any problem?
I guess not.
Hey, you got yourself a date, little lady.
Great.
Now, why don't you hold that?
Okay.
Okay, and I'm gonna take care of this.
And when I took this assignment from April-August, I had no idea it would be so hard.
Ready, 3.
You guys are all terrific.
Take it.
And choosing 4 finalists is about the
Ready,
toughest
1,
thing I've ever had to
please.
do.
Take it.
Now, I may regret this, but I want to remind you, you've only got 8 days left to ask me out. For Northwest Best, this is Jane McMillan. Back to you, Doug.
Say, Jane, a thought just occurred to me. Could a guy be nominated by, say, his sister or his mother?
Sure, and I'll go you one better. We've had a couple of guys nominated by their girlfriends.
You mean they'd trust their men to go out with someone as beautiful and sexy as you?
All spare and love and more, Doug.
Thanks, Jane and Doug. In sports news, Goodwill Games participant in World
It's
Class
not fair.
Lifter Charles Basildua is packing his bags for South America, where he'll be participating in...
Who'd I get?
Wendelstadt.
Oh, okay, does that mean he's in or he's out?
Out.
In.
Guys, I don't think this is going to work.
Okay, no, we're going to do it again. And the one that she hits is in. All the others are eliminated.
Fine.
Okay? All right, here we go. Go ahead, throw. A simple hello will do.
Warren, my God, are you all right?
Oh, Warren's fine, but your first date's with a carton of chicken chow mein.
Lo mein.
What, Warren?
Not chow mein, it's lo mein. You know, like lo mein on a totem pole.
I do the jokes, okay, Warren?
Warren, what are you doing here?
Well, I've been promising you Chinese for a long time, so...
I can't. We're snowed.
Oh, no. This is for you guys. I can't eat until I work out. You know me, chicken salad sandwich.
Honey, that's really very thoughtful.
Well, let's see what we got here. Chicken lo mein, a little leaky. Mushy pork, snow peas, fried rice, and your favorite mugu gai pan. Heavy on the goo, short on the pan. Good luck. You know, that was really nice.
He's a nice guy.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, darling. Aren't these lotuses beautiful?
Yeah. In Japanese, those are called kokusai. There's a legend about them. In samurai times, they were considered sacred. When a warrior pledged his love to a maiden, she would wear one in her hair until he returned from the wars. As long as she remained faithful, it would never wilt.
That's really lovely.
Yeah.
Did you learn that on one of your trips to Japan with McKechnie?
No. Actually, I made it up just now. Over here, we have a dwarf persimmon, which is also Japanese. Hi, Warren. Come on in.
Is Jane here?
Yeah, dressing. She'll be right down.
Come on, Mike, it's your turn.
Excuse me.
Hi, honey. You two me?
Sort of.
Don't stay up too late.
Don't worry.
What's a zanza? There's no such thing as a zanza.
Yes, there is. It's a Zulu castanet.
Don't believe him. He makes things up. Bye.
That's 26, which gives me 115, which puts me firmly in the lead.
Who is this guy?
Mike, he's Carolyn's friend.
Carolyn's friend. He's a little old for that.
Warren, don't be silly.
Jane! Just what do you know about this guy?
Oh, Arthur, please.
No, he's right. Who is he?
Yes, Jane, he's up there. He's babysitting Carolyn. He could be a dope fiend. He could be a sex maniac.
Arthur.
Jane, there are plenty of weirdos around, even in Seattle.
What's the matter?
Very clever, Mike. You sure win the originality prize.
What are you talking about?
Your application.
What's this?
Oh, come on. You can knock off the act now.
Is that what you believe?
What am I supposed to believe?
That I've never seen this before in my life.
Oh, sure. Your maiden aunt or more likely an adoring girlfriend sent it in.
Who knows? Look, there's an easy way to clear this up. Say goodbye to Carolyn for me. What's this?
An application. Fill it out.
What for?
I believe you. Go ahead.
No. Thanks. I want to be your friend, not a publicity stunt.
Mike. Look, I've got to go out with 4 guys. At least one of them might as well be someone I like.
Okay. Hand it over.
Kingdom, huh? You like to watch ball there? That's
Look
good.
at
You
that.
watch ball there.
And now it's time to go to Jane McMillan and the Great Romantic Man Contest.
Hey, here it is. Here it is. Hey, son. There he is.
There they are, ladies and gentlemen. The final candidates for the most romantic man in Seattle. And I gotta tell you, these guys have planned 4 incredible experiences. I'd just like to say one thing to all you guys who didn't become finalists. You have proved beyond a shadow of a doubt that Cupid is alive and well and living in the Emerald City.
We admit we're nervous. Yeah, you better. It ain't over yet. All he did was get in the finals.
Is that right, Lou? Maybe you want to up the ante.
No, he'll give you better odds. After all, it can't be 100-1 anymore. No, we'll stick to what we got.
Hey, let's not forget. He couldn't have done it without his trio of terrible terrorists.
Yeah, how about a round for Manny, Danny, and Sam?
Okay, hold it down. Hold it down. I want to say something. All you pigeons who have bet money, can I kiss your assets goodbye? Because I know who the most romantic man in Seattle is. Friends and neighbors, I give you the winner.
He is looking at you, kid.
What would you say if Pizza Hut served up fully loaded Supreme pizzas for the never-before-low price of just $6.99 each?
Oh, baby, that's what I like.
It's the holiday feast deal. So this holiday season, hurry into Pizza Hut for the deal that's got everyone saying,
Oh, baby, that's what I like. Pizza Hut, making it great.
Hurry into Pizza Hut now for Eureka's Castle Puppets. This week, with the purchase of any pizza, your kids can get Eureka for just 99 cents.
Something as delicate as your face doesn't come with washing instructions. But if it did, this would be the one. So there's a new way to wash with 1/4 moisturizing cream that won't dry your face like soap, so your face feels softer, smoother. New Dove Beauty Wash. It's the washing instruction for your most delicate possession.
It started with a need.
A severe weather watch is in effect.
What time did they leave?
I was on my way to Mom's, just me and the kids, when it happened.
A need to combine handling, power, and added peace of mind in a family car. Automobile Magazine called it a new standard by which all minivans will be judged.
It handled beautifully.
We call it Previa. It's a Toyota.
They just drove up.
And it's like nothing you've ever experienced.
The new Power Pro Dustbuster Heavy Duty Vac from Black & Decker With twice the power of the original Dustbuster vac, can pick up just about anything around the house. The Power Pro Dustbuster from Black & Decker.
If this is your idea of a well-rounded breakfast, you should try a wholesome Great Starts breakfast instead. Like whole wheat pancakes and light links, a new breakfast made with a goodness of grains. Great Starts, a real breakfast.
Wednesday, let Alan Pick test your TV IQ.
For 4 points, which was the most watched wedding ever on nighttime television?
Dust yourself off, drop everything, and beat the primetime challenge.
Is it hot in here?
Take the tube test Wednesday.
Thursday, there's no sacrifice too great.
No.
You had women massaging you? When a friend is kidnapped on Father Dowling, then a stakeout exposes a murder.
Did she kill him?
And Victoria could be next. Gabriel's Fire after Father Dowling Thursday. I'll Take Romance, starring Linda Evans, will continue in a moment.
This week, it's Good Morning America's special assignment, Holiday Entertaining. Creative ways to cut the time and cost of party giving, plus fashions to be remembered throughout the new year. So set the table and set the mood in the holiday spirit right here on Good Morning America this week.
An ABC News brief. Now from Washington, Jean Meserve.
Good evening. Early returns show Solidarity leader Lech Wałęsa will face a runoff in his bid to be Poland's first directly elected president. Record flooding in Washington state has forced 2,000 from their homes and left one man missing. And after intensive lobbying, the U.S. is calling a special session of the UN Security Council this Thursday to debate a resolution condoning the use of force against Iraq. More news later on The Weekend Report.
My mom's always played guitar and sang to the kids for as long as I can remember. We have had gatherings at my house for at least 10 years, for as long as I've been trying to play fiddle. I've always dreamed of having an extra room in the house where we could all just get together and play music.
Governor-elect Pete Wilson and the state's money woes tonight on Action News.
We continue with I'll Take Romance.
You just don't seem the type.
Oh, what type is that?
To enter a most romantic man contest.
Uh-oh. You mean I flunked?
Flunk what?
I'm not romantic enough.
God, no, I don't mean that. You're incredibly romantic. So, why did you want to enter a contest to prove it?
Oh, sounded like fun. You know, I don't think life is naturally romantic. In fact, I think it's pretty routine. But if you want to get the most excitement out of it, you got to work at it. You got to look for the unpredictable. Change the menu. I mean, I like chicken salad, but not every day of the week, you know? Well, no more philosophy. Would you care to dance?
Here?
Mm-hmm. Maestro?
Well, when Grant sent in his application, he did promise me a very special kind of harbor cruise. He sure delivered. And who'd have thought the deck of a tugboat could be an intimate romantic hideaway? Well, if they're all like this, it's going to be a great contest. This is Jane McMillan for Northwest Best.
It's okay for us, Jane. That's
Well, that was excellent, darling. You read that like you really meant it.
What makes you think I didn't? Shall we go? Night, guys. I'm really glad you called.
Oh, fair's fair. The contest was great. And that guy, I didn't think they made him like that anymore.
Yeah, he was something.
So how about introducing me?
To who?
Him, the guy on the barge.
For what?
So he can ask me out.
April, I'm not following.
Jane, why do you think I wanted to have this contest?
Because of the way you feel. The moon, the stars, 1,000 guitars.
Men.
What?
I wanted to meet men.
What about romance?
Well, they go together. I mean, without a man, romance is going to bed with Barbara Cartland.
April, I didn't realize.
Well, why should you realize? You don't care about romance. You've got Warren.
Well, that's a hell of a thing to say.
No, that's just what you've been saying. Jane, I want those files.
What files?
The men, all 672 of them. Oh, who is that?
Nobody. What friend?
I've seen him somewhere. Yeah. Wait a minute. He's one of your dates. Jane, you didn't put a friend in the finals.
Of course not. I didn't even know him before the contest.
Well, then how did he become a finalist?
I chose him. Isn't that the whole idea, to choose men who turn me on? Mike, we can't do this.
Why not? Look, nobody's following us yet, so why don't we go over to Bainbridge Island and have a secret picnic in the woods, just the two of us? Who's gonna know?
Me. Oh, and Warren, I was supposed to meet him 15 minutes ago at the marina. Take me back to my car.
Going sailing?
Mike, please.
Ahoy! Come aboard, my lady.
Sorry I'm late.
That's all right. I had plenty to do.
Don't you want to know where I've been?
Been to visit April, haven't you?
For 2.5 hours?
You were visiting April?
Warren, would you ever suspect me of not being where I said I was?
No. Should I?
Never mind.
fun, baby?
Yeah. Great. You feel like talking or anything?
What for?
Oh.
Now, chicks don't like guys who talk. Whatever they say. Chicks like guys who do.
Never quite thought of it like that.
So, you want to hit me in the stomach?
Mr. Prendergast, 5 days in county jail.
Your Honor, may we approach the bench?
Yes, make it snappy.
Mr. Prendergast has a problem.
So have I. I've got to recess this court.
It'll just take a few minutes.
I don't have a few. All right, come into chambers. Court recess for 10 minutes. Court recess.
This is Jane McMillan, KQMO. Back to you, Doug.
Thank you, Jane. We're going over now to the interviews we promised you with the...
Oh, I missed her. That's what's the matter.
This is her? The romance lady. Is she your wife?
His fiancée. Be quiet, Mr. Prendergast.
Your fiancée, and she's going out with all those handsome guys? No wonder you're in such a lousy mood.
That will do, Mr. Prendergast. What's the problem here?
My client was hoping you'd give him that new beginning you promised.
Oh, wait a minute. That was 6 weeks ago. Since then, he's been in here 3 times.
I know. But tomorrow his sister's getting married, and his wife will...
Okay. Suspended.
Thanks, Warren.
Yeah, thanks, Warren. Your Honor, I owe you one. And Matthew W. Pendergrass never welches on a debt.
But that guy with the barge, at first he was pretty good.
Lou, I keep telling you and you keep not listening. If Mike Keller says Jane McMillan has already fallen in love with him, Jane McMillan has already fallen.
Dodge led the way. They were the innovator. The rest of them are trying to catch up.
Steve and Linda Little came home from Honda. Jan Garnett came home from Nissan.
They put the customer in mind when they've made it.
Dodge Caravan, now redesigned and made safer than ever with ABS brakes and all-wheel drive. So it appears we will own roads and hearts for years to come.
A lot of things came close, but nothing was a Caravan.
Welcome home, America. Come see what we're made of.
Behind sealed doors at NASA is a familiar sight, the impeccable picture of a large-screen Sony Trinitron XBR television. You'll also find reliable Sony TVs working hard at the Disney MGM studios. And you'll find them playing hard at the NFL. After all, if Sony TVs live up to professional standards, why would you live with anything else? The Sony Trinitron XBR TV, the screen behind the scenes.
A new film by Rob Reiner. From the novel by Stephen King.
If I die, you die.
Misery, rated R, starts Friday at select theaters.
Pillsbury soft breadsticks go great with... Italian meals.
Nothing says lovin' like my soft breadsticks.
I'm a big kid, look what I can do. I can wear big kid pants too.
Pull-ups, disposable training pants from Huggies. They go on like underwear and protect like a diaper, even overnight.
And I can pull them off and on.
When your child is ready, there's nothing like pull-ups.
Mommy, wow! I'm a big kid now.
1 week from tonight, they stole his reason for living.
She has less than 10 hours left. They're gonna kill her.
Now he's a human time bomb and he's ready to blow.
Are you gonna tell me what's going on or what?
No. What are you expecting?
World War III. Arnold Schwarzenegger. Commando, 1 week from tonight.
Okay, guys, come on, heads up. He's due at 6:30.
Okay, pick him up when he hits the lawn.
Jane, you ready?
All set.
Wait, no. Whit. Who is this?
I don't know. Excuse me, son. Could you move through sort of fast? We're shooting something here, okay?
Yeah, I know.
Hi.
Who are you?
I'm Greg Burnham. You look beautiful.
You're not Greg Burnham. This is Greg Burnham.
Yeah, that's my dad. I'm Greg Burnham Jr. Well, you said to be original, and I knew you wouldn't go out with just a kid, so here I am.
Whit, this is supposed to be the quintessential Seattle date, and he's 17.
17 and a half.
Roll 'em, guys. All right.
Whit.
Demographics, Jane. Youth audience. It's perfect.
Why do I have to show you anything?
To prove you're 21.
What about a driver's license? I left it at home. Can we make a deal? You and I?
A deal? I'm sorry. It's the law.
Listen. This is a really important date to me. You're really not mad about what happened back there?
Of course not. Who cares about a drink?
And you're having a good time?
Perfect.
Yeah. There's nothing more romantic than strolling along the wharves eating a seafood cocktail.
But you haven't touched yours.
Oh, well, actually, I hate fish.
Greg, tell me something. Where'd you get the idea for this date?
From a magazine article, Lovers Seattle. Shows all over, huh?
Got an idea. Forget that magazine. What would you be doing tonight if you were with your regular girl?
I, don't exactly have a regular girl.
Well, if you did, where would you go?
You wouldn't want to go there. Really? Do you like it?
It's great.
Would you like a cold drink?
Sure.
Okay.
Burnham, what do you think you're doing?
Dad, tell us the truth. You're keeping a cat hostage, right?
El Suavo. He's gonna take her up to the lake tonight, right? Am I?
Hey, Burnham, you couldn't even get Rita pants down by the lake.
Yeah, and she wears a mattress on her back.
You don't have to do this, Jane. Really.
Shh. Pull in over there.
Oh, there they are. Hey, Randy. Randy!
What is it? What?
Look. It's him.
Are they watching?
Who?
In the other car.
Yeah.
Good. Now kiss me.
Your Honor? Warren. It's me.
Mr. Prendergast. Did you enjoy your sister's wedding?
I didn't go.
Oh, you didn't go? Why not?
I was gonna go, but first I went into this bar.
And you got too drunk to go to the wedding, I suppose.
No, that's not it at all.
Mr. Prendergast,
I heard things.
And you saw things too, I suppose, Mr. Prendergast.
You're not getting this, Warren. I heard things about your girl.
Jane? Well, yes, she's on television. People do talk about her, I suppose.
And some guy named Mike she's supposed to be in love with.
I'd love to take your money, gentlemen, believe me. I mean, when he first laid it out, I said, no way. I bet a bundle.
How much would you say?
You got 100 to 1 odds. 100 to 1. And it made sense. I mean, guy stands up, says, I'll bet anybody in the house that I can win that contest.
So he planned this from the beginning?
No, before the beginning. Listen to this. The guy gets 3 of his buddies to dress up like kidnappers, terrorists, you know, with ski masks, and they jump her in a garage. And so he leaps out like Superman and rescues her.
Brilliant, brilliant.
Yeah, but just to show you how really smart this guy is, he doesn't follow it up. He just disappears. Who was that masked man? See? And then he sets up this coincidental meeting, and get this, cozies up to the daughter.
Take it easy, Warren. That stuff will kill you.
Yeah, and you know what he's gonna do tonight? He's gonna take that and then he sets
Get close. They're rolling.
Okay, big smile for the camera. Right.
So this is the McKechnie mansion. It's beautiful.
Okay, great. Now, let's go. What?
What's this?
The getaway.
Where are we going?
You'll see.
You're supposed to rescue me, not kidnap me.
Oh, come on. What are they doing?
Mike, you're outrageous. We're supposed to be back there doing an interview.
Yeah, some other time. No, it's not in the script.
Where's your mom?
She's gone.
With Mike?
Yeah. Warren, you're drunk.
I just had a couple.
Of course, because you lost her.
Well.
That's what always happens. The nice, boring guy back home realizes he's lost his true love to the handsome, dashing stranger. He goes off and gets drunk. But it's too late.
Have I lost her, Carolyn?
This is terrific. That's how he always talks to her confidant.
Oh,
Warren, you're a really nice guy. And I'm sure you're a wonderful judge, but...
I know. I'm not the leading man type.
Yeah. Be happy for her, Warren. She really loves him.
Now, that's impossible. She can't love him. He's a snake.
You know, it's kind of a shame that I'm not older and then you could suddenly become aware of my fine qualities and we could go off into the sunset together.
No more romance, Carol. Honey, I'm not kidding. The man is a snake. He's lying to your mother.
Just cut it out, Warren. You're just jealous. And don't talk about Mike that way. He's my friend.
He's not your friend. He's a phony. All he wants is to win the contest. He made a big bet on it.
That's not true.
Baby, I'm sorry, honey. I know you
Just get out, Warren.
You don't believe any of this, do you?
No.
What if I could tell you exactly where they're going?
Big deal. Everybody knows where they're going. PK McKechnie Mansion. They've got it all to themselves. So romantic I could die.
That's what everyone thinks, darling, but it's a setup. It's like that fake kidnapping. Meeting you at the park. They snuck away from the mansion.
Who told you all this?
The people he made the bet with. I'm sorry, darling.
Your babysitting pizza person has arrived. What care we if they dine in solitary splendor on hummingbirds' tongues in Pinky McKechnie's stinky pink palazzo? We're talking Prinzmetal's black olive mushroom pepperoni and axle grease special. Oh, don't you want to stay for dinner, Your Honor? What's wrong?
Nothing.
Look at the islands. Aren't they wonderful? Breathtaking.
Happy? Want a flyer?
Really?
Put your hand right here. You look lovely, did I tell you?
No, actually, you forgot.
Delectable.
Oh!
Easy, easy. See?
I think I'll navigate from now on. Where are we going?
We're almost there.
We're gonna land?
Yeah, we're staying and we're never coming back.
It's so beautiful here.
Yeah.
Mike, Arthur's babysitting for Carol and I told him I'd be home by midnight.
Oh, why don't you call him?
How?
From the yacht.
Hello? Oh, hi, Jane. Listen, before you say anything, I don't care what you're doing. You'd be having more fun if you were with me.
Maybe so, Arthur.
Well, you're not in the mansion? Where are you? In a boat? In the islands? Are you lost? Well, I'll call the Coast Guard. Now, where exactly are you?
Where are we?
It's a secret. Oh, no, I got it. Okay.
Thanks a lot, Arthur. I'm really very grateful. Sorry. Bye.
Are you sorry?
Not very. I might be pregnant. In 3 minutes, I'll know with this. Clear Blue Easy. It's the easiest pregnancy test ever. Just one step and no messy test tubes. Clear Blue Easy. It's the easiest.
A spatula.
Edith, my battery is dead. Will you make me a copy? I'll pay you.
A reminder to check your batteries with the new copper top tester. It's free and only from Duracell.
The bigger-than-ever four-door Chevy S10 Blazer. Now America's best-loved sport utility vehicle gives you 4 doors and standard four-wheel anti-lock brakes. The bigger-than-ever, better-than-ever 1991 four-door S10 Blazer. Open one up and see why more people are winning with
Heartbeat of America. Chevrolet.
Now it's easy to win with a heartbeat.
You've learned a thing or two about what makeup can do for you, right? Now, how about your hair? I'm not just talking clean here. I'm talking shiny and soft. I'm talking color you shampoo in. Beautiful color. That's you, only better. Nice and easy. That's what it's called. Nice and easy. I can't think of another move that can make you feel so good about yourself. Love? Maybe.
Come on, mates. I've got a surprise for you.
What's the surprise?
I'll show you.
Look, Bernard. It's us.
Just for the holidays at McDonald's, you can get Bernard. Or Miss Bianca. The famous heroes from Walt Disney Pictures' new animated feature, The Rescuers Down Under. Now in theaters everywhere. One ornament's free when you buy a $5 book of McDonald's gift certificates. Or $1.49 with any food purchase.
Very handsome, but I prefer the real one. Food, folks, and fun.
Wednesday. Pfeiffer, look at him. I couldn't believe it. Was this the same kid who'd launched 1 million air balls in my backyard?
The Wonder Years. Then,
All of a sudden, I can't say goodbye.
Well, then don't.
don't miss the romantic conclusion of Growing Pains European Adventure. And
Duke, if I was having skull surgery, I'd want you there.
I'm pleased to meet you, but I won't work with you.
You can't do this.
age discrimination hits Doogie Howser, MD. Then,
The checkbook's a little soggy. It fell in the diaper pail.
He made a little deposit of his own.
Married People Wednesday.
Tonight's movie, I'll Take Romance, will continue in a moment.
Meet Desert Shield's first conscientious objector.
I don't think I'm a coward.
Thousands are there. This soldier refused to go. Primetime Thursday.
This is a Channel 30 Action News Brief.
Good evening, I'm Kevin Riggs. Coming up on Action News at 11 o'clock, if you're watching us right now, you are one of the lucky ones. Tonight's surprise rainstorm has left more than 50,000 PG&E customers without power in Fresno County. Tragedy hits the racing world with today's death of Billy Vukovich III. He died in a crash at a Bakersfield track. And a serious fuel tank fire at Denver's Stapleton Airport has severely curtailed flights there.
The all-new Ford Escort GT. Get 31 miles to the gallon. That's over 400 miles on a tank of gas.
400 miles? Get out of town.
Out of my way.
Valley weather, rain tonight, clearing by tomorrow. Join us at 11 for details.
We gotta hurry to make this next delivery.
Okay, right after lunch.
Welcome to McDonald's.
Yeah, I'd like 2 of those new personal-sized pizzas. 1 deluxe.
1 pepperoni.
Introducing McDonald's delicious new personal-sized pizza. Your very own fresh-made oven-baked pizza at lunchtime in no time.
You know, if the boss ever finds out we eat McDonald's pizzas for lunch, we are sausage.
Well, I haven't told anybody at work. Have you?
Nah, this is our little secret.
Pizza at lunchtime in no time.
The Billy Vukovich tragedy, tonight on Sports Extra.
How corny would it be to say that this was the most wonderful night of my life?
Very corny.
Tough.
No.
This was the most wonderful night of my life. Except for one thing.
Oh, there's always one thing.
There's no film. What do I tell the station? I've got nothing to run for my 4th bid.
Ooh, that's a problem. Guess we'll have to do it tomorrow.
Promise?
Have I ever lied to you?
Honey, what are you doing now?
How was it?
Darling, your mother has never been so happy. Oh, I'm in love.
What about Warren?
I know. I mean, I don't know. Wait a minute. You're the one who's always telling me to dump Warren.
Yeah, I know, but he's so honest and loyal and all, and... Mom, there's something I've got to tell you.
Darling, I didn't think it was possible, but it's just like in your books. I am totally hooked and deliriously happy.
Why didn't you tell her?
I couldn't. She's totally in outer space.
I'm gonna have to tell her myself.
It won't do any good. She's under his control.
Nonsense, your mother's a sensible person. Once she hears the facts, she'll listen to reason.
She won't. It's just like in those stupid books I used to read. Like in The Burning Moon, Emily Lemaire ran off with Lord Albemarle. Now, Emily Lemaire was a nuclear physicist, and she wouldn't even listen to reason.
Carolyn, I just...
Don't you see? Mike Heller is Lord Albemarle, and you're just Warren.
It's the Emerald Forest. You're amazing. How did you do this?
Oh, when you're amazing, it's easy. Actually, PK's had a change of heart. He's decided to save the rainforests. That's why he shipped all this stuff here. He just had to have one of his own. Okay.
What are we eating?
Braised piranha in a weevil sauce.
You're kidding. Fletch, I don't have to eat this, do I?
Go ahead, eat it. It'll make a good shot.
Get a little garlic on it. There you go. That's it. We'll talk later.
Mike, what is it?
Warren.
My Warren?
Yep.
Why?
Jane, I've got to tell you something.
Guys, could you give us a few minutes?
No, let it roll.
Not sure I want to hear this.
I set you up, Jane. I made a bet in a bar that I could win your contest. I got 3 of my buddies to kidnap you, and then I played Superman. I arranged to meet you and Carolyn in the park, and then I ignored you on purpose. I tore up the application betting that you'd let me back in. I made you fall in love with me. And it was as easy as shooting ducks in a pond.
God.
I wasn't going to tell you. But it looks like Warren's figured it out, and I wanted you to hear it.
Will you cut those damn cameras?
No, I'm not finished.
Yeah.
Just one more thing, then you can leave, slap my face, whatever you want.
All of the above.
There's one thing that Warren can't tell you. My plan worked perfectly except for one tiny detail. I fell in love with you. Okay. That doesn't change anything. Yeah, it's that.
You let go of her. Jane? Jane, it's me, Warren. Jane, listen to me. Jane, listen to me. He's a phony, he's a fraud, and he's a cheat. He set all this stuff up just to win a bet.
I know, Warren.
Yeah, it's that.
Oh, my land.
Woo-hoo! Hot prairie dogs, that there is dynamite.
Yeah, dynamite hell, that's World War III, but you can't use it.
Why does Samuel not?
What, she's gonna make him the winner? She's gonna give him 2 tickets to Paris? She knows him. She's in love with him, for God's sakes.
Stand tall, Smoke. You've been sued before.
Maloney, there's not going to be any lawsuit.
He broke the rules.
What rules? Name one.
Well, he's a friend of yours.
I never set eyes on him before the contest. You heard how he set it up. He played by the rules exactly. He just did it better than the rest of them.
Which he's right. Won this little filly fair and square.
We go with it. And that is a genuine 24-karat gold-plated executive decision. Now, you all go on, get out of here. You got 10 minutes to airtime. Skedaddle!
Camera 3's ready.
There she is.
Let's take a look at it.
Somebody adjust her
third position, yeah.
I'm on 2 and
How does it feel to be a winner?
Familiar.
You're really rotten, you know that?
All right, I admit it. It's weird.
Contest almost seems beside the point, doesn't it?
Yeah, you could say that.
Look, when I announce you as the winner, don't be surprised. I'm going to kiss you.
Want to rehearse?
If anybody told me 6 weeks ago I'd be spending my honeymoon in Paris. See you on the air. We have to talk.
About what?
Look, you've already won the contest. Nothing you say now can change that.
So, what do you want?
The truth. Just once. Can you do that?
The truth? The Truth by Michael Heller. The truth is, I didn't plan to confess. But the minute I did, I knew it was the right move. And the truth is, I really did fall in love with you. And the truth is, I am not getting married to you or anybody else.
So where are we?
A TV show. Not real life, a TV show. An entertainment. A contest. Your rules, not mine. You wanted romance. Not fidelity, not eternal love. Romance. And I gave it to you.
With both barrels.
Hey, Jane. Jane, in all those romantic movies where the hero finally gets the girl, the screen goes dark, the story's over, they don't show you 6 months later when she finds out what a childish, unfaithful bastard he really is.
Ladies and gentlemen, the most romantic man in Seattle, Mike Heller.
May have met your match, Jane.
Sit down, Mike. So, how do you feel?
Surprised.
Well, Mike, tell us, who's the lucky lady you'll be taking to Paris?
Well, that's a secret, Jane. You know that. But I'd like to thank everyone. I've had a wonderful time.
Well, folks, that's it. This is Jane McMillan, the most romantic man contest. Back to you, Doug.
Thank you, Jane.
It was a memorable 6 weeks. I think that Seattle men have certainly earned their spurs in the romance stakes.
I couldn't agree with you more, Doug. And speaking of spurs, the rodeo was held last weekend in Ellensburg at Seattle's own.
Do you have the time?
Sorry, I took my watch apart.
I was hoping it was after 4.
Nap time? I'm bushed.
No, after 4, you get a BK broiler at Burger King for only 99 cents when you buy one at the regular price.
BK broiler?
Plain broiled chicken on an oat bran bun.
Sounds better than strained peas.
And right now, when you buy one, the second is only 99 cents after 4 p.m.
99 cents, pretty radical.
That's Burger King. Sometimes you gotta break the rules.
Okay, BK broiler, then a nap.
Share the fantasy. Chanel number 5.
I don't wanna grow up, don't wanna grow up. I don't wanna grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid. There's a million toys at Toys R Us that I can play with. I wanna be a Toys R Us kid.
Your Eagle Summit's roomy, but you used to carry all that in your Toyota Tercel.
But now I also have room for my boots.
Your boots?
Yep. Here, boots.
So you got a $400 rebate.
Yep, I got it when I bought my new Eagle Summit.
Great. What do you plan to do with it?
Just drive it when I want to go somewhere.
Choosing a sinus product can be like watching TV at 3 in the morning. You keep switching, but it's hard to find anything you like.
It's a new form of sinus medicine.
Can't they come up with something different?
From the most trusted name in pain relief comes
different.
Sinus Gel Cap. New Tylenol Sinus Gel Caps.
Different.
Maximum strength pain and pressure relief. Concentrated, solid, easy to swallow. New maximum strength Tylenol Sinus Gel Caps. The first sinus gel cap.
In my house, I read to my kids all the time. They love it, and so do I. And it's the only time they really listen to me. For information on reading programs near you, call this number.
Are you ready for some football? Jim Kelly and the Buffalo Bills head to Houston to tackle the Oilers on ABC's NFL Monday Night Football.
Then, MacGyver's out to save a Vietnamese orphan from a sadistic crime boss.
Frank Skinner, where do I find him?
Come out! If you don't, I'll blow him away!
MacGyver Monday. Tuesday.
You're gonna be a star.
Melissa's mother is lousing up her career.
I get this job at Vanity Fair and you go, that's great. How's Hope and the baby? What is it? Just tell me. What is it? What do you want?
I'm dead.
Really? So's my career.
30-something. Tuesday.
Now remember, act happy.
You're the one who can't stop crying.
Bon voyage.
Even more. Congratulations. What is this?
It's a going away party. Une fête de voyage.
Where's Mike? I really made a mess of things, didn't I?
Yeah. I'm thinking about joining a convent.
Probably a good idea.
Or becoming a businesswoman with a heart of granite who only exploits men without really needing them.
An even better idea.
Mom, do you still love him?
I'm not sure I ever really did. It was all so crazy.
Well, do you hate it?
No. No, that craziness and that specialness. You can't hate someone who makes you feel like that, no matter how much of a louse he turns out to be. Or maybe you can.
What about Warren?
What about him?
He still loves you. I know he does.
I don't think it would work. This romance thing, it's a little bit like salt. Without it, everything tastes dull. I just wish Warren... Anyway, after what I did to him, he'd have to be a raving lunatic.
Tonight, all drinks are on me. Warren? No, come on. Warren, she's not interested in it. What the hell are you doing? Take it easy, fella. That's enough.
All right, inside.
Home, Warren. Get some sleep.
Oh, I'll be all right.
Listen, don't worry about all this. Nobody's gonna make a fuss.
Thanks.
Warren, you really look terrible. When's the last time you ate?
I'm not hungry.
This is crazy. Slugging a cop? I mean, you gotta snap out
Look,
of it.
I'll be all right. I appreciate everything. Thanks. What are you doing here?
What are you doing there?
I was on my way back to my chambers, but I just didn't make it.
Warren, you look awful.
I feel awful.
You, want to tell the court what happened?
I don't know. I really can't explain it. It was stupid and irrational.
Wildly unpredictable.
What?
Never mind. Go on.
He stole the woman I love. Couldn't very well hit you. I guess I figured if he had a fat lip, you'd have trouble kissing.
You loved her that much?
More. But it wasn't enough. I mean, I never stood a chance, really. This whole romance thing is a mystery to me. To other guys, it just comes naturally, but me.
mean, look at me here. I walk into a bar, I beat up on 2 guys. One of them's a cop. Haven't eaten for 3 days. I can't sleep, and when I do, all I do is dream of her. Oh, I'll tell you, Your Honor, I'd rather die than to live without her. I'm not romantic, Your Honor. Jane.
I see you still remember how.
April, you gotta do the weather.
What about Jane?
She's disappeared. We can't find her.
Whit, this is my first day back.
Well, welcome home.
Oh, shoot.
Don't look at me.
So, darling, dry your eyes. So many other guys would give the world, I'm sure, to wear the shoes he wore. Oh, come on, smile a little. Smile for me.
Who are you?
Rosemary.
I'm Arthur Prinzmetal. Where's Jane?
She's not here. What were you doing?
I just come and cheer up.
Oh. You know, you're kind of cute. How'd you like to cheer me up?
Smile a little, smile for me, Rosemary. What's the use in crying? In a little while you'll see, Rosemary, you must keep on trying.
If anyone's hungry, I've got some chicken salad sandwich.
Caroline, there's a good deli right up here on the right. I think we'll head for that.
Wrap ups.
Thank you.
Dave Thomas, founder of Wendy's, is always on the lookout for new food ideas.
Try one?
What do you call these things? What I could go for is a Big Dave's Deluxe.
A Big Dave's Deluxe is a 1/4 pound of fresh beef, cheese, 3 strips of bacon, sauteed onions, the works, and it's only at Wendy's.
Sure beats a crab puff.
Come in today and try another Big Dave's Deluxe.
Come, listen to the sounds of a whole other world.
Real apples and cinnamon spice make every old taste as good as it sounds.
Apple cinnamon,
Listen.
Cheerios.
If your sinus medicine puts you to sleep, you need Sudafed Sinus to relieve sinus headaches and sinus pressure without drowsiness. Sudafed Sinus. Fast relief, not fast asleep.
How to build a Christmas fire. 1.
roll up your sleeves. 2, get down on your knees. 3, use a little paper. 4, strike the perfect match. 5, step back and feel the heat. Nothing burns brighter with love at Christmas than the fire of a diamond.
You know what it takes to get ahead these days? Neither do I. Times have changed. Excess is out. Value is more important today. Careers are in, but family, friends, that's what it's all about. You don't have to be a rocket scientist to figure it out.
Introducing the all-new Toyota Tercel, now with more room, more power.
We may not have all the right answers, but we found the right car.
New Tercel, one new value you can drive.
It's simple. New age, new values.
Is Dan having an affair?
You don't think there's women out there that want to sleep with my husband? I think there's plenty of women. There's millions of women who'd like to sleep with Dan. Oh, tell me.
Roseanne. Then Luther's moving next door, for better or worse.
You said you're going to be over for breakfast, for lunch, for dinner, to watch TV. You're going to mow the lawn. You're going to shovel the driveway.
Well, sure, I'd visit.
Coach Tuesday. Wednesday, let Alan Thicke test your TV IQ.
For 4 points, which was the most watched wedding ever on nighttime television?
Dust yourself off, drop everything, and meet the Primetime Challenge.
Is it hot in here?
Take the tube test Wednesday.
This is Joan London. Get into the spirit of the holiday. This week, how to cut the time and cost of...
The heartbeat of Fresno, Michael Chevrolet.
It doesn't get any better than this.